Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm so super excited. We're doing a haul on the new collection from Flower Knows. This is the Flower Knows Strawberry Cupid collection. I'm sure you've seen a lot of pictures of it online. The whole collection is very dreamy, angelic, and pretty as always. I couldn't wait and already bought some of the products by myself. And then last night a PR package came in from Flower Knows. That was quite a surprise. Sadly, I already unboxed and opened some of the products I bought by myself. So my first impressions is gone and I'm going to fake one. But I put everything back into their boxes so we can unbox it together again and have the wow factor together. So let's take a look. Let's start with the lip creams. When I saw the review of the new collection and all the pictures, the things that I was the most excited about was their lip creams because they literally look like little cakes. They're so adorable. We have 3 shades here. I got this one myself and then Flower Knows kindly sent over 2 other shades. Guys, look at this. I don't think I have a lip product in my collection that's so bulky and so decorative. It looks like a little decoration you can keep on your table. This is the shade 03 Croissant. Have you guys seen the funny video online of the French lady who said, "Oh, you Americans, you call it croissant, croissant. It's supposed to be called croissant." It's very easy to get me to laugh. So let's open it up. I really appreciate the packaging. Look at how cute the top looks with all the strawberries in the cream. My first impression was I thought this would be bigger. It kind of looks tiny in the hand, but if you think about it, there's not much in a lipstick, so this is the perfect size. I don't know why I was expecting something much bigger. A lot of people also discussed about the applicator and had the same thought. It looks like a very short stick. I'm not sure you will be able to get into the depths and get into every itty bitty corner of the donut shaped lip cream. I think if you use this applicator alone, maybe there will be a lot of things stuck under it that you can't pick up because the applicator is pretty short. But now that I see it, the part where the lip cream is in it, it's like a CM white, so you can use a brush by yourself and go with a lip brush into it and get everything out. And these are the 2 shades they sent to me, 02 Soufflé and 09 Velvet. Let's open it up. Another one in the white packaging, and this one's red. Aren't they adorable? If you're new to Flower Knows, usually they have a pattern with all their collections. They would always release 9 lip products, whether it's lip creams, lip glosses. There will always be 9 shades in 3 different colored packaging. This time it's white, red, and another pink packaging. And there's a pattern with the shades as well. Normally there's 9 shades, and then shades 1 to 3 will be warm nude colors, shades 4 to 6 will be pink colors, and then shades 7 to 9 will be either red or brown colors. They will be the darkest colors of the collection and the most bold colors. So these are the shades I got. 2, 3, and 9. This is like a warm rosy nude, a warm light brown nude, and I think this is my first bold red color from Flower Knows. Then we have a hand cream. I gave this one to my mom and I took it back for the video. This is what the hand cream looks like. I think this is the first time Flower Knows has done a hand cream. Correct me if I'm wrong. They come out with a pink one and a red one. The red one is in the scent Lychee Bouquet. It smells like flowers, smells like fruits. I wouldn't say lychee or lychee. I like to call it lychee. I wouldn't say it smells like lychee in particular. Just smells fruity and floral. It smells really good and I used it on my hands yesterday. The scent was very strong, but after I rubbed my hands together and the cream got absorbed, the scent disappeared by a lot. It was much more comfortable after that. I have not tried the perfumes from Flower Knows, but I can tell they're really good at making scents. I have both of the candles from the 8th anniversary collection, and they both smell so good. If they would open a new brand just for candles, scented hand creams and perfumes, I would support them. I would buy their candles. It smells really good. It's such a shame they don't sell these. Next up, we have liquid blushes. I'm so excited for these. I think this is the first time Flower Knows has released liquid blushes. This is the packaging. I got it in the shade Apple Glow. It's also what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now because this was one of the 2 shades Judy recommended. This is what the shade looks like. I tried it on for the first time just a few minutes ago. It looks like it's white base, but when I applied it onto my skin, I only dotted twice. 2 dots on the left side and 2 dots on the right side, and when I blended out, there was so much pigmentation. I was so surprised to see that from Flower Knows. I didn't use extra foundation or anything else to cover it up. I let it stay for a few minutes, and then the color started to look more natural, and then it doesn't look too intense anymore. I thought this would be more white based and might end up looking more white and pale when I blended out, but actually the color was pretty vibrant when I blended out. It was pretty pigmented and strong. I like this a lot. And Flower Knows sent me this one at 01 Frosty Strawberry. Is this the other shade Judy recommended? I knew she had a pink tube that she also recommended. I forgot what was the shade name. It's very stubborn. This is my first time looking at it, and the pink packaging looked even better than I thought. It's so pretty. This kind of baby pink always captures my heart. I haven't opened it before, I haven't unboxed it before. This was my first impressions on it. Let's see what the shade looks like. I think this would be the lightest one out of them all. I can't describe what it smells like. I think the pale skin girlies are going to love this. Next we have the new face powder. The face powder is so cute. This looks like this one is a little strawberry cake, and here we have a huge strawberry cake. Guys, this is the cutest face powder I've ever seen. It's so pretty. I've opened it before, but I haven't used it yet. This is the shade Soft Lavender. Yeah, it's called Soft Lavender. I don't see purpleness to it. Like with my eyes and on the camera, I can't really see lavenderness to it. It just looks really pale. And this is a powder puff. The powder puff looks really cute as well. I have tried Flower Knows powders before. I think they're meant for dry skin girlies. If you go over it with your finger or with a powder puff, you don't pick up much product. It feels very smooth and very lightweight. When you apply this onto your skin has a soft matte look. It doesn't give you a complete mattifying look. It doesn't control oils that well. I'm not a pro at face powders. If you look at my makeup videos, in a lot of them I didn't wear loose powders or setting powders or pressed powders. It's not that I forget about them, it's just they're not really a part of my makeup routine. Like today I didn't wear any powder as well. This is just how my makeup looks. I didn't feel the need to set it or to put anything on top. But I can tell if something will suit your preferences. My best friend on the other hand, she loves face powders. She likes to get the pressed, pigmented face powders with high coverage. She would pat over it and then go over it on her skin. Even so it already looks mattifying and covers the stuff, she would go over it again and then put on face powders. She's a powder girly and she absolutely loves it. I can tell she won't like the Flower Knows powders. They are not the thick and creamy kind that you can layer on and then this will be super mattifying and covers blemishes. They are pretty sheer and pretty lightweight. They go on the skin, they do mattify your skin, but more of like a soft finish, soft matte finish instead of a total oil control mattifying finish. I think if you have oily skin and you need a powder that controls oil and controls shine and really sets the makeup and lock it in place, I don't think you will like this one. If you're a dry skin girly and you want something lightweight and regular powders kind of make your skin look dry and cakey, then maybe this one will be for you. It's really just a light dust of lightweight powder. I hope that was a good description. I know the powder is pretty pricey, so I don't want to recommend it to all of you guys just because of the cute packaging. I don't want you to end up getting the powder because of the cute packaging and not liking the powder inside of it. Let me know what you think if you have used Flower Knows powders before. And I got a heart-shaped marshmallow puff to go with the liquid blushes. You guys know I love this kind of squishy and fluffy marshmallow puffs to do my makeup with. I'm not sure I will use it for the blushes though. The puff looks so cute. If you guys are interested in ordering from Flower Knows, I have a discount code with them. It's just my name, Palina. This will get you 5% off on your order and I will earn a small commission. I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me and for using my code. Because of you guys' support, Flower Knows recognized me and they sent me their makeup products for free in PR. This is such a huge moment for me. I'm so grateful for it and such a dream come true. Like if the younger me saw all this, she wouldn't believe it. I baked cinnamon rolls for the first time. They were just done. It's so good. I don't need to buy cinnamon rolls anymore. I wanted to say thank you guys so much for keeping up with me, for watching my videos, for using my codes. All this wouldn't happen without you guys. I'm very thankful for all your support and I'm so happy to have you guys on this journey with me. Moving on, we have the palettes. This time they released eye and face palettes. This time they released 2 palettes instead of the usual 3 and I thought both palettes were so pretty. It feels like a combination between the Little Angel collection and the Strawberry Rococo collection and I love it. So this is the first palette, Honey Canelli. This is a neutral bronze palette. I like the color story very much. I actually hate it when people call this kind of palettes boring, we've seen it 1,000 times or just standard, nothing special. Of course, every brand has released a palette like this many times throughout the years, but just because you and me have seen it many times doesn't mean that this palette will be boring for everyone. There are people who are stepping into the world of makeup for the first time. There are beginners who are learning to do makeup. This palette would help a lot of people and would be a lot of people's favorite everyday go-to palette. I wish someone had introduced palettes like this to me when I started wearing makeup, because back then I played with pink and purple eyeshadows. I didn't know you are supposed to wear like neutral brown nude makeup. I just played with all those colorful eyeshadows and looked like a clown. This might be a boring palette for a beauty content creator who has lots of makeup, but could be the perfect everyday palette for someone who wants to wear it every day for school, for work. This palette is actually very useful. I want to keep that in mind when I review makeup, even if I get a lot bigger and receive more makeup products in the future. Just because something is common to me and I have a lot of it, doesn't mean this will be the same for other people, so I want to give the same experience to everyone. Now for the palette, we have 3 matte eyeshadows. These 2 are shimmery, and then we have a matte highlighter and a matte blush. I haven't used the palette yet, but I do like Flower Knows eyeshadow formula a lot. Their matte shades are not as pigmented as the Western shadows, but they are not also as sheer as the Korean shadows. They are like a perfect balance in between. And then the shimmery shades are my favorite. Some of them look like the kind of wet eyeshadow I really love. When you apply this onto the lid, it makes it look wet and sparkly, while others are like scattered glitter. That's also very pretty. I like all their shimmery eyeshadows, and the matte formula is pretty good too. It's very creamy and easily blendable. Very easy to blend, very easy to layer on. You can put on a light shade and a dark shade, and then you just sweep over it twice with a brush. It feels like the eyeshadow will blend itself. It's really good. I think the palette has a really good ratio. We have some light shades and some dark shades. We have matte shades and shimmery shades. We also have a blush and a highlighter. It's like an all-in-one palette if these are the right shades for you and your skin tone and your preferences. If you're someone who likes to wear shades like these to work and school, I think this would be really worth it. When I look at this palette, I also think of K-drama looks, like the female leads in K-dramas. They always wear eyeshadow, but you can't really tell what they are really wearing. It's like always this kind of colors. I think this would be very useful if you're into that kind of look. I also got this one for myself because I hit pan on my romance palette, so this was like a reward for myself. I use this palette a lot, and as you guys can see, I hit pan on 2 shades, on the lightest base shade and a light brown color. It's like these 2 shades in this palette, so I can already tell I'll use these shades a lot. Flower Knows also always nails it with the embossing. Look at the cute embossing on the eyeshadow. This heart with all the details in it. I'm not sure, it reminds me of a heart pillowcase or of a heart chocolate more. And then we have the 2 little cupids with their bow and arrow shooting at each other. It's so cute. I can just look at the palette and admire its beauty. And then we have the second palette. This one is actually a region exclusive. I got this one myself, and Flower Knows sent this one to me. So the 02 palette on the Chinese market is actually a very light and cool tone neutral palette with some pink blushes in it. But the one on the global market is a much more vibrant and pigmented and darker pink palette. So we have some, how many? 4 matte eyeshadows, a metallic eyeshadow, a shimmery highlighter, and a shimmery blush. This looks super pretty, but I have a feeling I won't like this on my face. I think they did a really good job with the color selection on this palette. This will complement a lot of darker, deeper skin tone girlies. I did a pink look a few days ago for Valentine's Day that I really loved a lot, and I posted a lot about it. I think I will also be able to recreate the look using pink shadows here, so I'm very happy to use this in the future. The palettes are $40 each for 7 shades, 5 eyeshadows, and 2 face powders. I think for this price point, you need to find a palette where you know you will use every single shade of it, and I think this palette was the perfect one for me. I know I will get a use out of every single shade here, and I like the color story very much. And finally, we have the accessories. Unlike the other collections, this time they actually didn't come out with the blush brushes. We got a hair clip here. It's a ribbon bow with a little dangly heart. This time the hair clip is also different from their regular small clips. You can wear this on the back of your head when you do a half up or when you do a ponytail. I like this a lot. This one looks and feels much more wearable than the other hair clips, but I also really like it that Flower Knows comes out with new hair clips for each of their collections. Let me know which one was your guys' favorite. And finally, we have the mirrors. I would make you guys guess which color is the mirror I got, but you can already tell by the color of the packaging. So I got the black mirror and the red mirror. Something I really want to mention to you guys, when I saw the mirror for the first time being reviewed, I thought, oh, it's the first time they did a ribbon bow on the mirror. But then I thought this would be not very practical, because what if you store this mirror in a drawer, or you have this mirror for a long time and you take it up and down, you pull it inside and out, and there's a lot of things hitting the ribbon. You know how sometimes when you have a ribbon like this on your clothes or on your hair accessories, telling from experience, and then something pulls on it, you know how it's going to pull out a string of thread, and then you can never put the thread back again, and just feels like there's a flaw on it. You cut the thread and then it's still dangling there, and it's just, it won't be the same anymore. But it seems Flower Knows was really considerate and they really thought it all through. You can remove the ribbon. So if you don't like the ribbon anymore, if it gets dirty or the threads pull out, you can remove it and then just use the mirror like this. Thank you Flower Knows for being so considerate. And this is the end of the video. This was my haul on the Flower Knows Strawberry Cupid collection. The products are so pretty. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for keeping up with me. And thank you so much to Flower Knows for sending me these beautiful products. I can't wait to use them in my future videos and makeup looks. I hope you guys have a good day. Let me know if you guys have picked up anything from this collection. I hope to see you in my next video, and bye!